Uh-oh. Game crash.
Broke your Discord.
Hey.
Oh, that was okay.
When I minimized, when I alt-tabbed.
Perfect.
Well, we're live, guys. But
hello.
It's
you already want me to do that while you sort this?
It should pop back up here in just a second. Okay. Hello, it's how you doing? It's Tuesday night here at IR Bad at Games. There we go. We're back here tonight with well, Eric, I don't know if you've heard, but the Roottrees are dead.
Oh no. Are they is that what kind of noun is that? People. All right.
Yeah, they're people. I'm assuming. I've seen this game on Steam. It's got like overwhelmingly positive reviews. I've seen people online talking about it. I don't know anything about it. So this is the first time in a while that I'm jumping into a game as blind as you are that I've been streaming here. So
I never knew what the Hanson band's real was. It's good to find that out finally.
Yeah. So we got what we got here in the title screen. We got the Butler County Times, $1.50 late edition, 1998, number 6. Trusted for over 100 years. This is in Butler, Pennsylvania. The Roottrees are dead. What happened? The plane crashed last night north of. Oh, wow, last night. The plane crashed last night north of Pittsburgh. The only passengers were Carl Roottree and his 3 daughters, known as the Roottree sisters. Wow. I mean, if they're known, they already got that colloquial, collective noun name. They must be pretty important. Carl Roottree was the president of the Roottree Candy Company, and it is not clear who will succeed him. So far, local police are not sure what caused the crash. We are told that an active investigation is underway. It's being called. I mean, not like obviously the death. Fun, but fun for us.
This should be a fun game. I'm excited.
It's being called the most high-profile plane crash in Pennsylvania history. All passengers and flight crew have perished. Pittsburgh is generally known for pleasant flying conditions, and the weather was not atypical for this time of year. We do not know much at this time, but our sources tell us that the local authorities do not suspect terrorism. Oh, that's good.
In 98? I guess, actually, World Trade Center would have been.
Oh, 3 years later, yeah.
A year or 2.
No,
sorry, the bombings
I got you.
in the basement. I think that was 97.
Oh, was that? For sure. I think so, yeah.
Anyway.
The crash did not cause any local property damage. Well, that's good.
No, that was 93.
Oh, wow.
Is that right? Jeez.
And
I was barely a conscious entity at that point, I suppose.
The crash not causing any local property damage. Unfortunately, nobody outside the plane was hurt. Funeral plans have not yet been announced, but you can be sure that the Butler County Times will cover it to the best of our abilities. Oh, wow. You can see a very high-profile family.
So, are we going to be insurance investigators?
We're going to find out. Oh. All right. Rootree Mania. Okay. Well, the Roottrees are dead.
I'm curious what that. Yeah. That's fun.
The Roottrees are loaded.
Oh God, I love it, dude! Look at that shit. That's a Windows 98.
1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside Pittsburgh is now
I was not expecting live action
of the Roottree Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated based on the pilot's final communication that the storm and headwinds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple families, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottree sisters, best known for their fashion lines.
Like the idea that they just are
and modeling career.
So they're like the Kardashians.
For those of you just joining us, the Roottrees
was a little rough there.
Are dead.
I love it. I love it. Let's go.
That is awesome.
All right. Is that us?
That was
I know it's
spooky.
Late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottree Company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Okay.
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees.
Wow.
Genealogy.
We are like an insurance investigator.
A quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of
is it multiple choice? I'm good at guessing. Complete the family tree of the Roottrees sisters. Siblings are in birth order. Oldest to youngest.
Oh God, it's gonna be one of these games.
Examine
fucking
my
5 house puzzles.
Search the oh, sleuth. Wow. Okay.
Sleuth. What does that mean?
Fill the name. Fill the awkward. All right. So right now, I just gotta get the sibling birth orders. I'm assuming. What do these icons down here do? Family tree, evidence, PC, home, notebook, hints. Currently playing music.
Fuck yeah.
Just play a different. Oh.
Huh.
That's cool. Kevin McLeod. Nice.
Oh, dude. Hell yeah. I was going to say, yep. Be prolific.
Uh-huh.
Mr. McLeod.
Let's check out, this looks like what we're going to do next. PC.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Windows 95. Oh, wait, this is 3.1.
Yeah, it's 98.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Thanks for this. Welcome to the Information Superhighway. Thank you for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is equipped with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any website on the World Wide Web, even those with high-resolution images. If you find anything interesting, be sure to print it out with your included high-end color laser printer, or burn it on a music CD to listen to later. If you want to revisit a search result, be sure to use the Netscape Explorer's new history feature. Happy surfing.
His new history feature.
Cashew PCs are inedible. Do not try to eat your computer.
Just to clarify,
we
we named it after a food, but
listen to that.
Cannot eat it.
Hope no one even uses the phone.
Good old StarCraft.
Oh wow, I could just. Oh wow.
Oh my God! You just type in it. Genius. Oh my God! This game is cool.
Yeah. Oh, was not expecting this. All right, cool.
Okay, so Roottrees sisters. Man, you got what? You don't need anything. You got Google, but
I got Spider.
That's the solution. Exactly. Roottrees sisters, and see if that gives you.
Oh, can I just?
Oh, you can. Oh my God! Look at the functionality.
Yeah, for 98, that's not bad. There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottrees sisters' modeling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottree fan site.
Boom.
Seemingly curated
Rihanna
by a teenager.
is the oldest.
Here
we go.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Oh, nice. Rose is the middle child. So Raina, Rose Riley.
Rose Riley. The RH. Unnecessary H.
Wow.
Holy God.
How do you spell it?
RHAY.
So Raina is the oldest.
Raina's the oldest.
Oh,
Riley's the youngest.
Riley's the
youngest. Yes, Riley's the youngest.
Riley's the youngest.
Rose is the middle.
And then
RHOSE. They're all RH. Oh, slick.
wait, hold on.
Rose isn't her real name.
Oh. You might think they are rich just because they are models, but their dad is also the president of the candy company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do modeling for her brand Root. I eat Roottree candy all the time. My favorites are Maple Crisp, and I try to dress in plain Root dot clothes, like Riley does in most of the posters. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. Websites also continue to talk about our own life and what she likes about the Root dot fashion lines, but none of it is relevant. Interesting. Let's
like
here.
Root, like computer.
Yeah.
God,
milk picture. They work for.
Wow,
milk?
They were big time.
Yeah.
Did they get to meet Mia Hamm?
The person who hired.
Wait, that might be early.
Photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottrees sisters' Got Milk ad. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a root tree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." Huh. Whoa. Oh, didn't know I could do that.
Oh.
I just double clicked.
Get all of them. You got to get all 3 of them.
Did I? Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what that does. I'm assuming you'll need that for your other board.
List
probably.
of names. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill in the family tree. That's just all the names we know. Okay.
These are all all of our proper nouns.
Okay.
So women, all of our. Okay, so that's the bank of names it's pulling from.
All right. Welcome to your notepad. On each page, other than this one, you can jot down important information such as names, family relationships, marital status, sibling count, or anything else you'd like to remember. And you can add. Oh my God.
Holy crap!
Page titles can be renamed to make it
crap!
easier.
This is a cool game.
Make it easier to remember what you've written on each one. Highlight any text on your web browser or evidence for the quick option to add it to your notes. The entire contents of your notepad are saved even if you quit the game. Don't forget to check them when you return. Family reminders. Siblings, often referred to as brothers and sisters. Cousins, second cousins, third cousins. Okay, well, yeah. Some people don't know what second and third cousins are. Second cousin.
No, for sure.
Sometimes
if you told me somebody was a cousin twice removed,
yeah,
I
used to
would
know
have
those.
told you that meant that they got kicked out of the family twice. That's not how it works, though.
So second cousins are people that share the same great grandparents, but not the same grandparents. And third cousins are people that share the same great great grandparents, but not the same great grandparents. American school terms: K-12 kindergarten to 12th grade. Schools produce yearbooks, which are albums of stage photos of the students, typically with solid color or cloudy backgrounds. Okay. All right. Well, there's a lot of information we just took in.
Yes.
So, show your photo item. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's just okay.
I don't want hints.
So.
All right.
If you click on those question marks, is that where it lets you assign a picture?
Ah. Oh, yeah. I don't know who's which.
Who.
Yeah.
You might have to Google or spider search.
Spider search, yeah. How do I escape to get rid of that? Okay, yeah. So fill in the names, fill in the occupations, fill in the photos. All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're just going to. Welcome to the stream where we browse. We show you how to use Google. I guess.
Yeah, you see what it's like to fall down a wiki rabbit hole.
All right, well, let's start with Rose.
Live. I mean, I'm all about it. This is my jam.
Yeah.
This is what I do in my
free
time.
Rose Roottrees is not as popular as her older sister Raina, but still very well known. Most of the time, they're lumped together as the Roottrees sisters. Unfortunately, the results for Rose by herself don't lead to anything different than when searching for the sisters together.
Goddamn.
Can't find what you're looking for? If someone isn't on the list of names that your employer provided, doing a deeper dive on what you've learned about them will often lead to additional discovery. It's a good research tip is to make note of any brand names, books, product lines, or magazines you don't recognize and search for them. These searches will sometimes help directly. Even when they don't, you usually get additional context. All right.
So if you pop back, and then is there any? So the modeling brand.
Yeah, let's look at Root. Root, the period is part of the name, is a clothing company. They make clothes for children from toddlers to teenagers, although the website is down, likely due to increased web traffic. You'll find countless retail sites attempting to advertise their clothes towards their target audience. One of them has this to say: "You spied the Roottrees sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you, too, can be like Riley, Rose, or Raina." You also come across a website from a collector of clothing catalogs. Apparently, Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984. and Raina appeared in almost all of them. There's only one that the webmaster considers a collector's item enough to mention. It seems that Brenda Roottree, the Roottree sisters' mother and Root head designer, appeared on one cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says that this was the only time her daughter was ever listed by her birth name, Carly Roottree. All right, so we got a birth name now. Carly. All right.
I love. So what? What happened? Why didn't she stick with the pattern?
I don't know. Let's.
She's like. She's the product of an affair or something. I don't know.
You discover a trivia page that lists common trick questions. Answers to what are the first names of the famous Roottree girls? List answers is Raina, Carly, and Riley.
Oh,
do I have
it's
the order?
Carly Rose. Oh no, Riley's the youngest.
Yeah, I thought so.
Carly.
Wait,
yeah.
is she the youngest?
Yeah. Rose is the middle one. That's Carly. Right? Maybe I have that backward. Double check the, what was it, the Roottree page, I think?
Yeah.
85.
Raina is the oldest. Rose is the middle
Rose,
child.
yeah.
Riley.
So Carly should be the middle.
Yeah. That's Riley.
Oop.
Carly. Alright.
Oop. Okay.
Now. The explanation below are the Rose was originally both Carly was born Carly Rose Roottree. Apparently, parents had planned to name her son Carl Jr. I went to a Carl Jr.'s the other day.
They're in the Northeast. Yeah. I think it's still Hardy. So
it's Hardy for me too. Yeah. Apparently, her parents had planned to name his son Carl Roottree Jr., but after finding out they were having a second daughter, they called her Carly. Sometime in the early 90s, a now preteen Carly strongly expressed her dislike that her sisters had RH names and she was the odd one out. That's when she decided to go by her middle name.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty thing to do. Like, you can't have a pattern and then not follow it for one of them.
Which one is which? You know,
I'm not sure how we'll even get to determine that.
Yeah, I don't have there's not an image search.
Right, without just guessing.
I
mean, the one in the middle looks youngest, but I'm not confident.
There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottree sisters' modeling career. Obituaries that focus on the Roottree sisters' modeling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottree fan site, seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. The young webmaster writes, Raina is the most famous. Oh wait, I've already read this. You might think they are rich because they're models, but their dad is also president. Maple Crisp. Yeah. All right. Let's look up Maple Crisps.
Sure.
Maple Crisps are Roottree's most recent product, introduced in '92. They are a series of circular, crunchy wafers coated in nuts and chocolate maple flavoring. The website of a fan says they came to be during the tenure of Ernie Jr., a former president of the Roottrie company. There's a commercial aired a few years back during the Super Bowl. Okay.
So they're all three of them are models then as well, right?
Are they all models?
It sounds like. They do the modeling for her brand Root.
It seems.
I think that's what it's saying, but I'm not.
I mean, it makes sense that they're all models. Then which are which?
That's like, yeah, that
one.
one.
Oh, she's married to. I saw that.
Oh God, Carl Roottree.
TMS. Tommy Mark Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was on a soap opera called Time Marches Onward. He skyrocketed in popularity after starring role in the sitcom
It's a soap opera. It's Days of Our Lives. Wonderful.
Since the end of Brother Trouble,
or As the World Turns.
Cover of tabloids with his supposed drug use, and more recently, his relationship with Raina Roottree. After a short engagement, they married in '97 when she was only 19. and he was 23. So she's 19. Oh, she'd be
in 97, so
Yeah,
she
it's
should be
98 now.
maybe 20,
20 now. Okay.
depending on when she was born.
Hey, Mark.
I guess.
Put that in here now.
Or like, what part?
All right.
Oops. All right, now the pictures.
I mean, I just guess. I
So-
don't know.
Yeah, beyond just guessing, I'm not sure what the. I suppose it'll tell us if we have them right.
Actually,
so you
know
could,
what?
but there should be a way to. One person or concept at a time. It's not that. They're teenagers. Stop it.
Let's see. It's the same. We read this before already. All right.
I'm not sure where we get. I'm just not sure how to connect the dots here. So, because there's got to be a way to do it. Let's see. Hold on. Go back.
Go back to.
Yeah, it was something on that page about the succession.
On this page?
The internet, the
Oh.
website,
Oh, wow. Okay.
the computer.
Gotcha.
So this site does mention that every president has been a direct. Oh, okay. Is listed as the current president. All right, that was the extent of what I read. I wasn't sure what all it said there, but I was like, well, if it tells us something about, I didn't see who was listed as the president. Okay.
Same as the last one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seems like, generally speaking, they're gonna each come up with. No.
I miss Google.
Ask Jeeves or something. Oh, that's cool. So it it stacks up the pages you've actually acquired, like accrued over time. That's interesting. You can look up Brenda, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what else to even.
You stumble across an auction for a black and blue dress that's Brenda White original. The auction is described as a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottrees and started designing clothes for Root. The white and gold. I see what you're doing there, game.
Jesus.
It
was like 20 years later.
Brenda gives me nothing.
Doesn't seem relevant.
So maybe her name used to be originally Brenda White.
Oh, nice. Good call. Oh, that was it. All right. So,
Where?
Yeah, I don't know what else that would be. Let's see. Okay.
Carl
Yeah.
Roottrees died in a recent plane crash along with his wife Brenda Roottrees and their daughters, the Roottrees sisters. He was the president of the Roottrees Candy Company as well as the clothing company Root. He co-founded with his wife. According to the news site, the candy company plans to put out a press release sometime within the hour to address the absence of Carl. The crash questions. Once you finish placing Roottrees sisters on the family tree, it would be wise to repeat this search. All right, yeah, but
Okay, so
I'm only guess. Like I
So
don't want
let's
to guess.
take a look at that picture again and see what we can do with it. All right, so
Oh wait, hold Cow's Milk is a series of advertisements for milk funded by dairy farms that feature celebrities with milk mustaches using blah, blah. Okay, that didn't help. All right.
that was smart though. I like where your head's at. I would have thought that was gonna work.
I flipped it over.
Doesn't seem okay. So it does let you zoom in though. All right. What? Nothing that they're wearing gives us any obvious indication. Who's who?
A ring?
Oh, hey, she's married. That is a good call. That would make her the oldest. Reina. There you go. All right. Solid. I think the one in the middle looks younger, but I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but it's a guessing on that one.
I don't feel like I have a good reason.
What happens if I get it wrong?
That I don't know.
Like if I was just to put in.
Yeah, like would that just send us down like the whole entire investigation? We're just assigning who got the wrong.
Oh, well done.
Okay, well done. Nice. So what? Sorry, 0 of 50 blood relatives. It seems like we're going to need to stack all of those.
But yeah, booyah! We got so far so good.
Look at us go.
All
Booyah,
right, so we got the
indeed.
sisters.
We're experts.
Sorry to test
genealogy,
but I had to be sure you could
genies.
use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Thank you.
The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The Roottrees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives.
Blood relatives, okay?
Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can
Okay.
lead to useful discoveries. Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable Roottrees.
Okay.
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree.
Okay.
I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
6 blood relatives.
Access to the office.
Oh my god, do you see the board over there?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here.
I don't even know who
Thank
you are.
And good luck.
Mentioning who are you?
Oh my god. This is giving me some fucking Chaos Child vibes. Oh, sleuth.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god, so they're just like, whichever 6. I don't care.
Yeah, every time
Oh,
you get
this
three-
is stressful.
It is. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree, completely correct, name, occupation, and portrait, they will be locked in. All non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional, but placing them in the tree helps remove extra names and photos. I need 3 more correct blood relatives where they will lock in. All right. Ooh, all right. Well, we know...
me running. Carl Roottree?
Well, this is
No,
a
Carl
spouse.
Roottree is the guy.
This would be Brenda. Let me...
Brenda White.
Yeah. Brenda White. It was White, yep.
Yeah.
And this is Carl. And he is CEO, owner?
President? President.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know which one.
I assume the
5th,
last.
probably.
Yeah.
But that, they might have pulled a fast one.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, you know, we can start looking in. Oh. Man, fucking notes, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, public library and the periodicals.
Oh.
Oh my god, this game is fantastic. Oh my god. Keywords, yeah, if you were gonna.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You want the specific magazine that you're gonna look in.
No.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
What have I stumbled into?
My goodness. A wonderful game about, you know, special interests. See, yeah, search periodicals. I don't think.
You gotta have the periodical name first.
What's the .root? Was that, or Root Dot? Was that the name of their magazine?
That's the name of their clothing company.
I think they had a magazine too.
At least 2 catalogs. Oh. Would that be here?
I don't know. You could just see what's in it and not like clear out Roottrees Candy Company and then just. Oh, they're both required. Okay. So. That's odd. I wonder if that's the name of it. Maybe it isn't. Does it need to be, is it case sensitive?
I would hope not. That shouldn't. Keyword shouldn't.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Yeah, he was the president.
Mixing with recent news of the plane crash, there's a lot of results for Roottrees' extremely popular candy products. Their official website is unstable due to the traffic it's been receiving. However, you find a direct link to the history section that manages to work momentarily. The Roottrees Candy Company was founded by Elias Roottree shortly after.
So if you highlight those, I think you can leave and you can put them straight into the notes.
Got you.
I want to say.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's his wife, Gwyneth.
Oh my god, that's so cool. And then you can make a note under those, like, that you highlighted.
Yeah, which I'm assuming her name is Gwyneth Anderson. Which means I can come back here. Well, I don't know if I don't know if the founding is the same as. Oh wait, yeah.
It is. It looks like founded in 1908 by
so Gwyneth
and Elias. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Gwyneth Anderson. Elias Roottree. Oh.
Probably the first. I assume he's the one that doesn't require extra clarification.
Not a guarantee, though.
It's convention but you're right. It's not a guarantee.
Reasons that aren't explained on the page is as no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it's run by a president with inputs and votes from extended family. The site does mention that every president has been a direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl Roottree, who, despite his death, is listed as the current president. The product that put them on the map were 5 pieces, maple candies with 5 different flavors that are crispy, crackly candy coating. Since then, they've been branched out into countless other products, all of which incorporate maple in some way. Their sister company, simply titled Root Dot, specializes in children's clothing. The product models for Root are the Root sisters. All right, well, let's go for live.
So okay, so this is like, no, never mind. I was looking at the note thing. It's you're doing
it automatically print.
Which?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth, taken in 1909. I can hear now. Elias, Gwyneth. I don't know.
We can search him, I suppose. I'm not. I think he was a president.
He'd be the
and
first
he should be the
president.
first.
Huh?
I don't know what hers would be then.
Propaganda site. Picture of him and his wife. Picture of the evidence. Obviously, biography section. Credited for inventing 5 pieces. Before that, the farm he inherited by marrying his wife only produced
5 pieces.
What's
we'll
that?
Want that eventually.
Oh,
the 5 pieces. We're probably gonna want to search
yeah,
that
yeah.
eventually. I
On energy. Blood is thicker than syrup.
That's dumb.
And that any child linked by blood to me shall be linked by blood to my legacy. The silence who actually claims that he made it
shall be linked by blood to my legacy.
Aha!
Ooh, a boo.
The author, I don't.
I think the book search thing does want, or well, it has a category for both. I guess I don't know.
Well, let me drag it over. Oh, hold on.
Oh, but you can copy it. Okay.
That's periodical.
This is. Yeah, it'll let you paste, I assume, or not.
Yes.
Okay.
By Elias Roottrees? Wait, no, it's Bess Williams.
No, it's by Bess Williams. So these notes are all tied to, like, it's, yeah, like it's from the page that, like, it's showing you which page the highlighter comes from. Oh.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for that.
Like his great-grandson, Carl.
Great-grandson Carl. Elias was voted as Watchman of the Year. Great-grandson. Oh.
Figure out Gwyneth's profession. I think they're talking about the Carl that's their dad.
Grandson,
probably.
Great-grandson.
Great-grandson, yeah.
All right. So Gwyneth Anderson, right?
Or
But Anderson?
Roottrees.
Yeah. You'll find some information on the website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. There are a few pictures, including a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. You already got the photo of that. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth's Roottrees was Gwyneth Anderson. She has no brothers. The oldest sister, she was inherited the farm so long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy. The success was not immediate. Tourist attraction, daily demonstration. Not much on her. I think she was just a wife.
Sounds like housewife is what I'm seeing there.
Yep.
I don't know.
Housewife.
All right. Are they? Is that? Oh yeah, we gotta get.
We don't.
I'm pretty sure it's the first Elias.
How do you verify that?
I don't know.
Oh wait, they got stars mean they're verified?
No, stars means they're notable.
Oh, that's right.
It might say that I need. So it'll lock in when there's in groups of 3. I think is what that little note's saying. The one that's pinned next to them.
Oh.
No, the one. Oh well, I guess it does say that up there too. But yeah, I was gonna say so to the right there. I think that's what it's saying. Is I need 3 more before they'll lock in or something.
If we get a picture of Carl.
It looks like we have some new evidence over there. So.
Oh yeah.
New stuff.
True. Notable Roottrees. There's a list of notable Roottrees. The person who hired you get on easy by your search. Carl, Elias, Gwyneth, Wynn, Red, Jim, Born in Miracle Jr. Easy to find.
Miracle
online.
Jr.
Learn about intuition. You've been in this line of work a long time. So long, in fact, you develop a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The number in the magnifying glass refers to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. The higher the number, the more there is to find. At the start of your search, the notables list sets off alarm bells, a list of famous people that you can find via search engine. It's pretty rare to get something that useful. Just take advantage of it. When you progress, these numbers will change. Whenever you find more evidence for locked and family members, new discoveries will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people and phrases it mentions. Often the most satisfying revelations come from retracing a path you thought was fully explored, armed with a new perspective. Sometimes the reason certain evidence has such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may also be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Okay? So we can just search all of these. Alright, well. Oh. Okay. And 5 pieces. There's 11 connections to this. Interesting.
Zoom in on it. What's else on there? There's 34. That's so cool.
Fruit tree 5 pieces. Cool chocolate. Bad blueberry. Bad blue raspberry. Awesome apple. Sour plum. And so strawberry. There's 5 flavors because the original inventor had 5 kids. Maybe that's why kids still love them. Radical new flavors because it's no longer the 1920s. What even is an elderberry anyway?
These do look like gushers, like kind of, or something, you know, like this is solid 90s, you know, it's good font choice, all that good stuff.
Get 5.
Okay.
Oh, we got new information on Carl now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I think all of those notable entries should be like bigger now, like stuff that we searched before wouldn't have had all of the info it's gonna have now.
Oh, this is the press release that just came out. December 6th, 1998 was with a heavy heart that we mourned the loss of Carl, Brenda, the Roottrees sisters. Damn, you could at least named them.
Right.
And the other employees that perished in the terrible tragedy. The entire Roottrees family is in shock and they're requesting privacy at this time. As the head of our company, Carl was an incredible man with unmatched leadership. Filling his absence will be difficult. It might take considerable time, and they strongly hope you join us in looking back fondly on Carl and his family's triumphs and accomplishments. We're going to list some of his accomplishments. One of them seems relevant to your research. Like his great-grandfather before him, Carl earned the highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title.
And bud. Just search it.
Yeah, I wanted that. New periodical act. Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and the economy. They've been around for over 100 years in one form or another, and will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year, they offer an award to the prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They're called Watchman of the Year. You find through a few searches that the 2 Roottrees have been featured as Watchman of the Year: Elias Roottree and Carl Roottree. Business Watch does not host any online archives on any site. You can find via photo search.
Oh, if you search periodical, maybe Carl Roottree and search in periodicals.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I was gonna say like highlight it, but that works too. It doesn't make a difference.
Be lazy about this team forward, but I guess I have to. All right.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should. I mean,
what was I doing? Periodical search. Wrong button. All right, go back to periodical.
I think you want Carl Roottree.
Yeah.
Or one of those two. Should be able to highlight.
There we go.
Ooh, there we go. Got a picture.
Wait, hold on.
That's the other one.
Ah.
There we go.
Carl Roottrees was voted Watchman of the Year in 1987, and a photo of him appears on the cover. According to the cover, Business Watch is a magazine for and about corporate leaders and has ongoing coverage of who's who in the corporate world. Carl was chosen not for his work at Roottree Candy, but rather a clothing company, Root Brief History. Before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. When Raina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Looking for a creative outlet, she spent any free time she had on the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottrie, a notable singer who had a young daughter around the same age as Raina. Word spread. By 1982, Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Roottree at the time, interesting, spearheaded Root. Other blood relatives who have a say in the company's finances.
So is he our fourth then, probably, Ernie Jr.? I'm guessing. I guess we don't know for sure. But.
Yeah. Perhaps cover model. She grew the product as well. Carl's a baby clothes. Carl's voted Watchman of the Year primarily for its personal gamble and the swing payoff.
Nice.
Alright, so we can add him on here now, and hopefully. Well done!
Ah, get those 3 checked out.
Hell yeah. Nice.
What is the
Booyah, baby.
Booyah.
Nice. Alright, cool.
Alright, so 3 more.
MP3. Alright.
He's a singer.
Oh, that's right, yeah. James Roottrie is a singer who sings in the duo.
You got a one-hit wonder.
Jim and Diamond with his wife Diamond LaRue. I like that. Jim and Diamond. The duo, according to many sources you find, is good at a one-hit wonder due to their disco song "Rollin' On Down to the City," which is now in your evidence folder. Well, I gotta know what "Rolling Down into the City" is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought it would have a. Oh, it does.
Damn it! Yes.
Oh shit! Some disco.
Oh yeah. Barely a top 20 hit for a few weeks. Somewhat ironically, listeners didn't seem to. So, the liner notes, it satirizes how a part of society was content to remain indifferent to economic inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East, unless pop culture tricked them into caring. Somewhat ironically, listeners didn't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into caring. Instead, most of its play came from roller disco. That's funny. I can read the rest, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's mostly just that shit was funny. Because it was such a product of its time, it doesn't get much play anymore, even on stations that play oldies. Maybe that's why you've never heard of it before now. Because it didn't exist, obviously. This image is from an auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says, "Only the great-grandson of Elias Roottrie could make disco this sweet." It is credited to, Peter Janowitz from MMM, which is probably a name that we'll want, I bet. Music and lyrics by Jim Roottrie, vocals by Jim Roottrie and Diamond LaRue. Jim Roottrie is on the notable.
We've got
blah,
the
blah, blah.
lyrics.
Oh my god, it's got the lyrics. Oh my god. I mean, it is playing. I'm not listening to the lyrics, though. It's just that
We
smooth.
can't afford gas, so we skate in the street. The guys all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush. Can I stop it now? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Nope.
Stop it. Stop it. No.
There's no stop. There's only next.
There's only next. The guys all rush saying pretty. Ladies blush and find me so witty. They're out of luck. rolling down. Inflation is rising, but so is our pride. They fight overseas, but we'd rather skate. Politicians at large are all hopeless. The bankers in charge are all clowns. The parties sell better than protests, so signs up while we boogie down, down, down. That's funny. All right. So we got a great grandson named Jim.
Oh wait, are those faces? Those are pictures of somebody.
Oh, right? You're right.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's that name, that Peter Janovitz.
All right, so Carl is a great grandson, and Jim is a great grandson. But we don't know. Oh, this is gonna get complicated quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Who is Carl's dad?
So, yeah, we can try and figure out who Carl's parents are, I guess.
Yeah.
Or we can just go for somebody else on the notable list.
We could
Might
probably start there.
Easier.
Go with Gwen
Jim
Roottrees.
Roottrees.
Jim is James. We just got him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's on there, so.
Yeah.
But that doesn't. It's not checked off like we hit
Because
it.
we haven't cleared his name yet on the.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
they're marked off. I get it. Okay. I was like thinking that it was just because we had searched them.
Oh.
Oh.
Gwen
I saw
Roottrees.
VHS up there, and I thought we were about to get like a video clip. And I was very excited.
You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get individual pages from your search engine. Gwen Roottrees is a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She appeared often in tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicized divorce. Her biggest role was in the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There's a widely circulated picture of Gwen from behind the scenes on one of her movies, which you've added to your evidence. Did you know Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias Roottree, the founder of Roottree Candy? She shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name, which was quite rare in those days.
Okay,
I'm
so we've got to
sure
figure out a
this is
grand.
important.
So, Elias Roottree has a daughter and that's her mother. At least one of his 5 kids
okay. If we go,
is a daughter.
If we find out, if we look, search up 5 pieces, we should find out the kids' names, I would think.
Probably. Maybe.
From marketing materials and various candy history sites, you learn that 5 pieces are the iconic candy sold by Roottree Candy Company. Although they are no longer the company's only popular product, they're still sold to this day. 5 pieces are small, colorful, shell-coated maple candies that, since the late 20s, have been pressed in the shape of a maple leaf. They usually have one flavor that looks more like a berry. As tastes have changed over the years, so have the 5 flavors, but the shape and combination with maple have always been consistent. There's also a history of print advertising website that claims to have 5 pieces of advertisement scanned from the book called The Sweet History of Candy Volumes 2 by Charles Lee. Unfortunately, when you click to the website, it seems like, okay. Sweet History 2 by Charles Lee. Aha!
Oh, nice.
This is part
You
of
got a picture out of it too.
all things candy in the modern world. It starts in 1925 and continues on to chronicle the rise of mass production and global distribution. The book ends with a look into the future of candy as envisioned by experts in 1985. With the addition of hindsight, you can clearly see they got pretty much everything wrong. It includes some print advertisements. You find a newspaper ad for 5 pieces in the 1930s.
It's a miracle.
A miracle. Interesting.
Yeah.
Modern candy.
Ooh. Those are the names. G is for grape, E is for elderberry, C is for cinnamon extract, M is for melon. And introducing M for miracle berry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 kids. Gotta be their names, right?
Well, their names aren't grape, but.
Well, no, but this first letter of their name.
Yeah.
I don't know, CE. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm guessing that they must be like, you know, a 2-name thing.
Yeah.
Miracle Berry. What the fuck is Miracle Berry?
That's a good question. Oh, who is this? Oh, Gwen.
Gwen's cold-blooded. So, yeah. How about Miracle Roottrees?
You find a website running for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottrees estate. It's quite bare bones, but it has the following blurb. Witness the testimony of the Miracle's Roottrees. Miracle Roottrees was arrived so late in his mother's life that doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. With a birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He tried with these complications and even regained his sight. With the healing word of the Almighty. 23 years later, Miracle Roottrees Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. At 18, he unburdened
the Miracle Network.
Name. He took on his father's testimony to a whole new level via the power of television. Miracle Jr.
Yeah.
spread the gospel.
It's the fucking God, I can't remember the name of the network. It's a televangelist thing. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
We got something for that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if we get, I think that's Miracle Jr.
This is Miracle Jr. This is Miracle.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
The third. That's
third.
Miracle.
Oh,
the
yeah,
third.
yeah.
Yeah, or Miracle Third, I guess it is. Or wait, maybe that is.
It wouldn't be a color photo.
68th year on God's earth. That guy does not look 68. I'm gonna guess that that's Miracle Jr. and that the other guy's Miracle Third.
This is Miracle Jr. This is Miracle Third. Miracle Roottrees is not pictured here.
Right. That's but he was on. I was like, I was trying to make sure that wasn't supposed to be the elder, but any hoozles. So I mean, we know that Miracle is the youngest of Elias's kids.
That's true. Yeah, we do.
I believe so.
And he had.
You might need to look up like Miracle Network or something. I don't know. Some of the other nouns on that page to zero in on the rest of it, but.
Same thing.
Oh, it's the same page. Okay. And Miracle Roottrees Estates is the same thing. So it seems like he's like a televangelist. But I don't know what the word that they're gonna be looking for is.
When did he be?
What?
Sorry, I was thinking to myself. I'm getting lost in it now.
When did he what?
I'm trying to figure out what his occupation going to be? Televangelist?
I have no
the first
idea.
one? No.
I'm not sure what they're gonna like. I'm not sure what the word is for what they're gonna want here. I'm gonna have to just see them all.
Preacher?
Yeah, it's probably it, but I'm not sure without without like ruling everything else out for sure. Not sure where we end up with a picture out of this.
Very good question.
So we could just, same. I wonder if all three of them are going to get you the same entries. Well, you could get his son and grandson too, I suppose.
Oh.
Another picture that it wants? I'm not sure. Is there going to be another picture that we can attach there, maybe?
Huh?
That's cool. It has two names that must be typed in. So yeah, we've got the junior and thirds pictures, so we could fill them out.
Yeah, we could. But I don't know which one is which yet. Like Miracle had 2 children, but which one?
Yeah.
I can't really fill them out yet.
You should be able to. Well, I think Miracle Third, or Miracle Junior, got married because he had a.
With his wife
kid.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Miracle the Third, wife Nicole.
That should be.
Nicole. Roottrees. Will that work? No.
I don't think you. Yeah, she's a spouse, so she's just going to be a name that you plug in.
Yeah. So probably here then.
Oh, they both got married. No, that's
Right.
third.
Yeah, this is
That's third's generation. No, wait, and his wife? Yeah, okay, maybe that's right. Is it? Are you sure that's the right Nicole?
The only one that came up.
There were 2.
There were 2 Nicoles?
Oh, you're right. No, I don't think. Maybe there was. Yeah,
right.
Nicole Smith.
Oh,
there was a
shit.
second one.
We can try looking up both these names.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe those will.
Oh.
Yeah, Nicole Smith isn't gonna seem like it's a super. But Madsen, maybe? I don't know. No. Okay. So where would we get that information from? Miracle Third, maybe? See if you can get anything from that.
Miracle Third.
Boo. Let's see. Not sure where we'd even get that from. What? Well, see, we can just start on some of the other stuff here.
Do red root tree. You find information on a website about strange historical facts. Aloysius herring, red herring.
I think it's Aloysius. I'm not
Aloysius.
sure
Oh, yeah.
though. I think that's what that means, or that accumulation of letters is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do like his middle name is Herring. That's great.
That's
Okay, Red.
to come up with Red. Like whoever gave him the nickname of Red is very funny.
Was an appointed judge and politician who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador of Ireland for 6 days.
Oh, so it's not because Red Herring is funny. I'm disappointed.
He served what some people consider the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for the state senate. He claimed to be related to Roottrees Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that his last name was merely a coincidence, and he was defeated. So he's not related to he's a red herring.
Apparently not. He's literally a red herring. Oh my fucking god, his name is Red Herring. Stop it, game. That's just mean. We don't need this. That was not required. Oh my god.
Is he even on the board though?
He shouldn't. He's not related.
String around it.
Because they're not blood related anymore. There was a divorce. It looks like.
Split up. Oh boy.
But I don't know why they're kids. There's a generation down that seems to be back in.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how that works. Maybe they had the kids. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know the rules.
Oh yeah, it's a little thick here now. That's funny. All right, Lauren Roottrees then. Author Lauren Roottrees, a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters, is known for her book A Life Between Wars. According to a website about famous authors, in the early 1960s, Lauren released a few romance novels under her married name, Lauren Rafferty. To little fanfare. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous families, and they insisted that she release them under her original name, Lauren Roottrees, to take advantage of her variety. The selection of diary entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars spans from the untimely death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspectives on changing times and socialites, all the way to the entry into Vietnam. While the content is not considered particularly relevant to modern audiences, it has found new life as an exercise in high school English classes to show an evolution in writing style and to look into the life of previous generations. After the success of her diaries, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Lauren Roottrees. It included Romance in Court, gained popularity. She followed a re-release up to writing 2 new sequels, created what fans refer to as the Court Jester series. You'll find no recent details about Lauren, though she is realistic. Alright.
You could look up Lauren Rafferty if you want, but I don't know if we need how we're gonna pin down who she's related to exactly otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, we can start looking at Rafferty and then hopefully figure out who the other Rafferty is. But I don't. That's just taking a stab at a brand new person. Same thing. I don't see anything about a spouse. Married name, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not under a maiden. Use surnames from birth, even if the person
genealogy for dunces. The dunce. I mean,
yeah.
He is.
I mean, I assume also a pastor. I don't know. Or preacher, whatever. And it seemed like they were saying that they're all. You got his picture also.
Oh, that's right. This one?
I think so.
Yeah. Three generations of.
There you go. That's what. Damn it.
Already, though.
This is the Miracle Network page. Shit. What else is there to look for here?
It's a production company.
Oh, there is a production. I mean, yeah, you could try that.
Well, I guess what I'm saying when it came to his occupation, though, is he a preacher or is he a media mogul?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Reading the thing, it seems like they're talking about, you know, being a vessel for God's word or whatever. So that's why I assumed that, but I'm not really sure.
By the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel.
Yeah, he took his father's testimony to a whole new level.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of this. Number 3 you got here. Cole is a youth pastor. Where does he? Is preacher the same thing as?
I have no idea.
Youth pastor.
If they have youth pastor, then I assume it'd be different. But if they don't, then I assume it's basically the same. I think they said preacher on the flyer for 3rd, but it might have been pastor. I need 3 set, otherwise it won't.
Yeah, I know.
Go. And we only got 2, so we're not sure if they're right or not yet. Yeah. And I think those are secondary, so if you don't have those, I don't think it'll stop from, like, it wants blood relative, or it's counting blood relatives. Not sure if it'll let you set the extra, what you call it? Oh, there's got to be an Elias Jr., right? I guess we don't know which, but there's a good bet that that's the birth order, isn't it?
That's... Find out. Punch Top House.
Punch Top House. Listed alongside an old restaurant. Or a residence play.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Butler County Times. We can search the periodicals, the Butler County Times now. Oh my goodness. Jesus. That's what we needed.
Including an article also mentioned Junior. Most of the articles concerning Carl are not important. The plane crash is too recent to appear. One announces Carl's marriage to Brenda White. Another seems even more frivolous. Apparently in 1981, Carl got quite drunk at a charity event and broke his arm falling down some stairs. The article also mentions Ernie is 1996 and Carl took over as the 5th president of the Roottrees Candy Company from Ernie Jr. Ernie Jr. apparently liked to stay out of the spotlight and never appeared in the Butler County Times. Within a there, the article does mention an illness as the reason for it. So, Jr. fourth president.
Yeah, I'm not
And
sure
it
where he is on
one
this.
of these somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he's probably could be one of the kids, the 5-piece kids. I don't know.
No, he wouldn't be one of the 5-piece.
5th president. Yeah, no, you're right. He should be another generation down.
Stepped down during an illness in 6 way.
You want to hit just or let's see, one of the companies or something, I guess, or the Miracle Network.
Bad idea. Miracle Roottrees and his son, who goes exclusively by Miracle Jr., have appeared in the Butler County Times a great deal over the years. The Miracle Network, which has a collection of churches, television shows, and products that can be purchased, has multiple advertisements in the issue. You do find one article mentioning legal troubles. Unfortunately, it's a throwaway line in the article about a tour they plan to take across the southern United States called the 3 Generations of Miracles Tour. The author speculates they're going on tour to leave their legal troubles behind. Because of all the advertisements that result in the Butler County Times not particularly relevant to your research, any attempts to find out more about these legal troubles is thwarted.
You can hit the 3 Generations of Miracles, maybe?
Alright.
I'm confident that it'll do anything, but... No, same thing. I was hoping that was going to get us something.
Well, what we could do... I can basically come down through here and be a Roottrees, so circle. That's the Butler County. Alright. Fuck. Where do you want to try to search now? Need Google. By Google.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Oh.
I think that's just his, like, poster. Montjoy's.
Right, girl.
Let's see. What?
Fucking.
So that's Miracle, but we don't have a picture. I don't know where we get that picture from either. Like, that's what I'm not even sure what we're going to be able to track down.
Elderberry. Wait, hold on.
Teen Blast. That's a magazine.
New periodical added.
There
Teen
you go.
Blast. Teen Blast is the magazine aimed at teenage girls. Their website has a news section that offers condolences for the loss of the Roottrees sisters. What can I search for?
What? Oh, I mean, you might be able to learn about them. Yeah.
Oh.
And that.
Raina was on the cover of Teen Blast when she was 16 and did an interview.
That's how you were supposed to tell who's who, I bet. Which one of the 3 is which?
I've never gotten that without having that, though.
You're right. So that's wrong, obviously. Why?
There's an article about Raina Roottree from 1994. The issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. Brother Trouble.
Brother Trouble.
In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history is full of people from famous families who wasted their fortune by taking it. Granted, instead he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think I may have practiced that lecture a lot because I also made famous for things. Andy, his older sister, even wrote a book that some of my friends told me.
Hold on.
Stop.
His older sister is that's the author that we were reading about.
Took his advice, and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help design what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we made.
So there's two names, Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. Brother Trouble.
Yeah, I think that feels like a band.
Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Teen Blast a record of 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months during the height of Brother Trouble. Issues he wasn't on the cover, but he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was in China, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section of 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called "Is TMS Dating a Rootree?" It says, at a recent autograph signing...
It's a show.
Oh. At a recent autograph signing, TMS told Teen Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say: "She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her poster." When her Teen Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was, TMS was
96. I'm trying to figure out when they said. I
Ron
don't remember when they said.
is a distant relative of the Roottrees.
Ron married Penelope, who played TMS's mom in the show. Okay, so
is a fucking web.
Yeah, it is. It is 100% that. So that I'm not sure if that Ron's a Rootree or not, but he might be.
Oh, he might.
Penelope might be as well. So one of the creators, Brother Trouble, Ron married Penelope. No, Penelope is the one who's. No, Ron is. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Penelope's the one who played TMS's mom. I'm fucking up the reading. Okay. Penelope. Who is that?
Lauren was the author and was the
sister of her grandfather.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah.
His older sister. Yeah.
Her grandfather would be in this line.
Yeah.
This would be the
presumably
grandfather talking about. His sister, his younger sister Laura, one of these two, or Lauren.
Older
which
sister.
Is which?
It's an older sister.
Oh yeah, older sister. Oh, so it would have to be this one.
I mean, unless the grandpa she's talking about is one of her other grandparents.
Yeah, but the mother's not relevant. Right?
What? I don't understand what that has to do with what I said. It could be any one of her grandparents that she was talking about. Like, it's not necessarily her, like, you know, like, if you go over, that's still her grandparent.
Is it?
You know, those are grandparents too, right?
No.
Aren't they? Or are they not?
This is like,
I mean, they'd be like second,
like
twice removed or whatever.
right?
No, maybe.
Dad, grandpa. But your grandpa's
Great
brother is
uncle.
not your grandpa. Your grandpa's sister is not your grandma.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. Family math is stupid. But no, I think you're right. I think great uncle is actually what that should be. So I was off. That should be her then.
Oh, Rich Rafferty.
Yeah. Probably not one of the Rafferty LaRues. I don't know. Because the LaRue is Diamond LaRue's last name.
Right.
That's Jim Roottree, the disco guy's wife.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm assuming that the Rafferty LaRue combo that comes in there somehow. This game is fucked. I love it, but it's fucked. Okay. Wait, so look up the name of the book. Yeah, The Life Between Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a journal about her family. Or whatever. I didn't even think about that. Lauren Rafferty. No. I guess she did Roottrees as well. So
Boom. 5 pieces of diary. Okay. Seems you hit the jackpot here. This book occasionally taught in schools. You can even find a hardcover edition for students that have full-page, high-quality pictures in it. Jesus. We're getting a lot of good dirt here.
yeah, you're up to 7 new notifications over
Oh,
on your
boy.
page.
Oh, these are kids.
Yeah. Look at them, their pictures. Okay. Fucking miracle.
Lauren's
we
diary
can get that
contains
locked in.
Some labeled pictures. This is the 5 pieces. Caption: the picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left.
That's Pop. So, oh, that's her dad.
Yeah.
That's Lauren.
It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it. And the 3 of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well, to say the least. Eventually, I suppose to stop the tantrums, they posed for us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later that they never even took a second photo.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, no, we are not spending. Fine, just like whatever. I'll shut him up. Okay, so he's there, but we do need to figure out who his wife was.
True.
At some point, anyway. But Mr. Morden and Aunt Gwendolyn.
A Life Between Wars, the Diaries of a Root Tree. By Lauren Roottrees. Captures the evolution and perspective from the adolescence to adulthood. Oh.
Yeah, there's a massive notes here.
Oh boy. The below are notes and observations you made while skimming through Lauren Roottrees' diary pages in Life Between Wars. Lauren Roottrees is a notable Roottree on your evidence list. The book was published in 1965 and consists of diary entries that stretch from 1940 to 1965. The most important event that much of the diary and Lauren's thoughts revolve around was the loss of her husband, Jacob. Jacob died. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jacob Rafferty.
Yep. Do I have a picture of her now, though?
That's her, right?
Right here? Is this her?
Isn't it? I assume it's about her being widowed, so that'd be her and her dead husband.
Is this like an auto?
I don't know. That's an assumption.
I guess I'm saying, are these? Oh, the book. Yeah. Are these like her diary notes?
That's my understanding. Or, well, not what we're reading here. This is our notes on her diary.
I got you.
Stuff, I think. But the diary is hers, I believe. That one. Yeah.
That one?
I think that's her. I assume.
Aha!
Hot dog. Shazam!
Nice.
All right. So that means that we didn't get
Junior right yet.
Yeah, Junior's not set.
You're on a roll. I'll try to keep
Correct.
that
We must be Media Mogul.
Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes.
Oh yeah?
But
How'd
I
that
unearthed
happen?
A photo from a 1970s Rootree reunion. I also found some important-looking papers.
Huh.
You've traced 9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share after you.
Oh my
find
God.
More.
Fucking 9.
The book was published in 1965. Jacob died in 5 months of World War II when Lauren was pregnant. Pregnant kid.
Yeah.
Her son Clark
Aha.
went as soon as Clark Rafferty.
One would think. Yeah.
Yeah. Lauren never remarried and only had 1 child. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
That checks out. That's all Carl Rafferty's.
By skimming the pages of the diary, you glean the following information. She was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth, father's son.
Granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Okay.
Her father, whoever this is. Her mother's family was called the Cossels, but she hardly ever mentions them.
So the last name there, you should be able to.
Oh, well, I guess it's going to be Sarah.
Excellent.
Her father, who she always referred to as Pop, was a head lawyer of the Roottrees Candy Company and helped write a legal document called Clancy Trust. Clancy?
What? It's the Clanced.
Pronounced
Clancid.
Clancid. The Clancid Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree, who was Elias's son.
Clancy Edward. There's CE.
Yep, and we know who he is on this board now.
Is that? Oh, yeah.
And he was a lawyer.
That's the name we're trying to look for.
All right, we just need a picture now. Back to what we're reading. At the time, due to its unique nature and often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance, as oddity, the company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst banks' accounts, representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never fully been disclosed to the public, but due to ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clancy Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a University Law School, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR in 1994. Oh, maybe.
$100.
While looking into the Clancy Trust, you often find the mention to the 5-piece guarantee, which went into effect at the same time. So many things here.
That's a lot, yeah.
Highlight the.
I guess you can just start highlighting here.
Yeah.
Man, that's wild. That's a wild system. You can.
I knew what I wanted.
With that. If you mouse over it and that little wrench, I think it lets you delete it if you want to.
Oh, nice. Well, let's start with Clancy Edward Roottrees.
Yeah.
Oh, it is right here. All right.
Is it the same? It is the same.
Preston.
That is a wild way to do. I don't think that would work. You know, in the long term, like who actually runs the fucking? Like, where does the money for the actual company go?
You find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clancy Trust. A student that attended a lecture about it wrote it following on the Legal Oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from its trust. It said the RR attempted two arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock. Second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the ironclad warning of the Clancy Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendants of Elias Roottrees without completely solving the trust. There is no.
So they did determine that they were a descendant. So they were born out of wedlock, but they were his kid, or they are a direct descendant anyway.
The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clancy Trust, was Elias Roottrees' attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain in the family business for eternity. In isolation, is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottrees' president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, it was 25 cents a year. Now it is closer to $4.
Yeah.
Combined with the Clancy Trust, however, it makes it a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president. And he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable as possible. Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated, and both online and in person, by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise.
It's an interesting idea, at least. Was there anything more on that?
There
were at least another couple pieces, but I wasn't sure if it still scrolled down even.
You're right. It is clear from the context that the Rootrees have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Lauren uses them often. 5 pieces is the first generation of children by Glenn and Elias. Lauren's father is generation. The next generation is Lauren's generation, and the Free Spirits are the generation after Lauren, which is the one with Carl in it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Jesus. That top secret file is about the names of the people. Is that RR shit? I bet.
The secret file, I think,
I bet you that's got the kids who are born out of wedlock that she tried to get removed.
Maybe. That's 2 names that must be typed in. Who are obscure, have been hidden in the past, and may even acquire some leaps in logic. Oh God! All right,
dude, that's a trip. This game is fucking. It reminds me of Oberdin. I can't remember what the game was called. But something to do with that.
An entry entitled "Complaints from Lauren Rottree's Diary," 1963. The entry focused specifically on one of Lauren's family members, Gwen, who is on the notable Roottrees list. It seems everyone has something to complain about. Gwen, as an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but fall on. During the summer where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot, I hoped she would be the sister I never had, that I'd do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess. She explained to her I was a lucky cousin. Now she's off living the glamorous life. I'm stuck here with Clark. I must admit, Gwen was the actress, right?
That's the actress, yeah.
So she is the cousin of the actress, which is be either one of these.
Yeah, I think.
Now she's also in the glamorous life. I'm stuck here with Clark. I must admit, seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Her visage stares at me even now from my coffee table. She gets to be in Starlet. Oh, I bet that's
probably a magazine. Or a movie or something. But
I think it's a magazine. And Telltale.
If you highlighted it, you'd have to search it. But either way, it might give you a
How she gallivants around the world kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. She's the first Roottrees woman to be anything other than a housewife, and I'm jealous. If I were not a single mother, could I make my... I bet this... Starlet was a magazine, so now we can search...
So you can search there, yeah. Gwen Roottrees.
Gwen Roottrees was often a starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce.
Oh, that's her then. The split. No, that can't be right. Never mind. Sorry, I'm getting myself mixed up.
The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focus on the fact that when she also announced pregnant again. Other mentions that the rumor is that Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. There's also an interview from earlier, mid-1967, where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly supports a family name, honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottrees has power. My husband," that's interesting.
So, is that the one who took their wife's name? Then?
I don't know.
I think that's what we're... I want to say that's what that means, but I'm not 100% sure. That her dad took her mother's name. I think.
Her grandfather would be Elias.
Uh-huh. So she was divorced, though, right?
She divorced from Wild Bill Williams in 1960.
So they should have a divorce under her entry. Like a split if she's a blood relative. There you go. Over on... Oh, that could be it. No, that'd be... No, that might be her. There's one on the other side too, I think.
A divorce? No, not on that line.
There is.
Where?
Down right there.
Yeah, but that's too far down. That's too far down the family tree.
Is it?
He's a cousin of her.
I was losing track while it was scanning over. Obviously, my bad.
This is Gwen. Husband Wild Bill Hickok.
Well, Bill Williams might be something else.
Oh.
Yeah, that seemed like a stage name. Might just have to search that and see if anything else comes up.
There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but her husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. Wild, combined with the alliteration of Williams, is incredibly memorable. Although we relocated to Paris, I know you readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottrees for the last name, not Williams.
Williams is his last name.
But we also plan to lean into the alliteration. That's how we'll honor both of our family names for the next generation.
What am I not getting there? It does seem like her dad is a Cornwall then, though.
No way her dad would not keep the Roottrees name. He's a direct descendant.
Her dad is married. If her dad's the one who married into the family and took her mom's name,
I got you.
Then he'd be a Cornwall. I think that's what that article was saying, or she was saying. Yeah, and then actress or actor. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was a Williams. But yeah, that's weird. I'd search his name.
Yeah, that's what we're about to do.
Fake. It's all spot. Here it is. Not yet available on VHS.
Fortune favors the grave, which is yet to be released to home audiences. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. He was married about 4 different times to 4 different actresses. Even approached Marilyn Monroe to party. Grew up in Paris, France. He returned there often.
That's the same.
Oh.
Shoot. And what the hell?
What if I search for him periodical?
Yeah. That's a good call. Walter Forsythe.
Ha! Gotcha, baby.
Excellent.
All right.
They're important.
They split up, but he had.
Yeah, that the Forsythes. That is an acting family, I believe.
What is this bread around here? Part of this.
Sorry.
Like what is?
Yeah. So my theory is that they aren't I was gonna say that they aren't included in the inheritance line, but I'm not sure if that makes sense because I think it seems like most other people who aren't even on the board. So I don't know what that means, honestly.
The second interview, although he doesn't mention her by name, he determined from context he's talking about Gwen. And apologies to all the ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a smart part. When you know it, that son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently, the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife, but even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only buys for her. Ironically, this third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after Gwen announced she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant, she had 2 kids.
Seems like.
Not long after Gwen announced she was divorcing Wild Bill and that she was pregnant again, giving this.
So,
that makes sense. 2 kids. Okay.
Yeah. And if there's a divorce there, if that muddies the inherit, I assume that's why those kids are ringed in twine or whatever, is because of the divorce.
Yeah,
but I don't know why.
Relatives.
Yeah, they're still blood relatives, but I don't know if they still count or not after the divorce.
My
I would
guess
think that they would.
Is that her son is either Robert or Ronald because of the alliteration.
Right. They did say that they were going to do that. They didn't. They said they weren't going to go with Williams. Yeah.
Let's look up Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. Not famous. Not notable.
Okay. Oh, all right. Cool. Let's keep reading.
And start working through the rest of the notes, I suppose. So.
I seem everyone has something playing about Gwen as an only child. Did get that right?
Her and
only
Aunt
child.
Margot.
Yes. Aunt Margot. So Aunt would be on this line. Margaret.
I would get. Is it her mom? That's Margot?
I don't know.
Does that make sense?
But we have another.
We should have the birth order of the kids if we're. Well, I mean, we might have the birth order of the kids from that ad. I'm not sure about this one. I meant the one that's got the like. But yeah.
Aunt Gwendolyn. There were Aunt. That was. Hold on. That was. This is Lauren talking here, right? Yeah.
I think so.
And her Aunt Gwendolyn. So Gwen is not the same as Gwendolyn.
Not Gwendolyn.
So Gwendolyn is another child name. We got Margaret and Gwendolyn.
I think so.
Well, let's see here. Let's search.
I think you're only gonna find stuff that are on the notable list for these.
I don't know if I spelled their name right. Gwendoline. And yeah, that's about right. All right.
I don't think any of the rest of those look like they're gonna be. So G.
Carl.
Do we want? Do we assume that they're in birth order? So Gwendolyn's the oldest, Elias Jr.
Can't make that assumption. I mean, it makes sense. Oh boy. Oh,
Next
boy.
generation. Oh, good.
I don't know if I want to get to these yet.
Yeah, there's a whole mess of new pictures. But, oh god, and yeah, so. Oh my god. That's a lot of fucking people.
Uh-huh.
That was poorly developed. Why is that? What is that? Gwen with the boys.
Which one? This one?
That one? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who these are. Yeah, no, like what they're. Water damage. Couldn't make it.
Oh, this is in Paris. So that's her husband.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure with the boy. Gwen and the boys. Those are her two kids.
Oh, yeah. I got you. And then that would be one of them married, one of them didn't.
Yeah.
Got an additional photo of. Oh no. All right, let's go back to this. A lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I think we're
Stuff here.
basically what we can get out of
Wait,
this.
hold
I
on.
could be wrong.
You had a son named Clark, right? No, that was Lauren. Lauren had a son.
Yeah, she had a husband. Or no. Clark was her son, you're right.
Yeah, her sons have the R, the repetition.
I think so. They might both have, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, it might be both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm off topic. Girl with all the love in the world was jealous of me. Now that I've been in the early bird of a terrible tragedy, I'm also lucky to be born in a family that can support me for eternity. I raised a child without worry, unlike countless of the widows. If any of them were to hear me complaining, they would rightly scoff, just like I do at Dynasty. Focusing on the day her grandfather Elias. Father.
Yeah, that's the patriarch.
Would step down as president. I wish I'd been a fly on the wall that day. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. So Clancy was there. Would must be one of the.
I thought that's her dad. Why does she call him Clancy?
No, her dad was. Oh.
That's weird.
Huh.
Whatever.
Alright. Unless she had a brother. No, she's. You might have a brother named Clancy?
So. I don't think there was another Clancy.
Huh. Granddad was furious. None of his sons would take over as president. None of his sons would take over as president. So that's what he gets for holding on to it for so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, no one's got time for candy. So with the five pieces of fusion that stepped up, came down to his next gen. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family. Of the Roottrees name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who volunteered. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Even though I think Clancy's her brother. Clancy Jr. Because none of the original five wanted to be president.
There's only one Clancy. When you were searching names, there was only one Clancy that I saw anyway. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Clancy Roottrees Jr.
Oh, there is a Clancy Jr.
Yeah.
I'm totally wrong. So she must be talking about him.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
But instead, so she's got a brother named Clancy and a brother named Zach.
Yeah, I think so.
Even though the surname doesn't match Candy, Zach doesn't have the Roottrees name. But he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. So Zach is the firstborn
Zach's
son
gotta be
of the firstborn 5-piece. One of these two.
the left one.
Oh,
That'd
yeah,
be
you're
the
right.
way you represent the
yeah.
oldest, yeah.
Yeah. Wilson? Or more?
Probably. I think that I've heard Morden's, but I don't know.
I'll say that one for now, because the way she has it spelled.
Is that the spouse should be a Morden then? And then that has to be Gwendolyn, right? No, there was another daughter in the 5.
There's a Gwendolyn Morden.
Yeah, that'd be
That's not
above that layer, though. I
yeah.
think. No, I was talking about the next tier up, for Gwendolyn.
Oh, I get you.
I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I do. I would guess that. Yeah, I don't know though. That's got to be. Why would she be a Morden? Shouldn't she be a root tree?
Oh no, she's a woman, so she took her husband's name.
No, but it's your birth name. It's the name. The family tree goes by birth name. Otherwise, all the female spouses would have.
I got you.
Yeah, so it should still be by. So either that's wrong. There isn't another Gwendolyn, is there?
I don't think. Oh, Gwendolyn Roottree.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
she must have had a daughter, or someone in there had a Gwendolyn. Huh. So Gwendolyn Roottree. Can we? Let's see. That was no, Gwen was the other one.
After all, Angie's older than Zach.
Angie's older than Zach.
That would either be this one or this has to be Angie right here.
Yeah, probably. I mean, realistically, it doesn't seem like it should be anybody else that could have had
Oh, hold on.
Morden.
What?
Hang
So
on.
this is Zach?
Okay, so then
That's Angie?
what?
So this is Zach and that's Angie?
No,
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't think. Because wait, hang on. Because Zach's the oldest son of the oldest heir. He's the first son of the first heir. He
Doesn't say
right
oldest
or the
son.
first. Does it say first son or first?
He's the firstborn son.
Firstborn son
of the
Okay.
firstborn 5.
Not firstborn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we got it backwards.
So
this
yeah,
is
he
Angie,
must. Yeah, you're right.
and this is Zach.
So that means that the kids' names are backward too? Or no? Did we set anybody down a layer? No, I don't think we did.
Not
No.
yet.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. So this is Gwendolyn. This is Clancy Edward. And this is a Miracle. Then
Elias Jr.
back here. Never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted. At least with catty remarks, counted back. Maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product.
Rude.
Diary entry titled Sam from Lauren Rootree's diary was written in 1963 from Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in the family gathering. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Right. Why, Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny has 2 sisters, and Granddad had a brother or 2. I was told, trim the branches from the family. Why is Sam special? Nothing stuff I'm not realize. Angie mentioned all the next gens to summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam and Uncle Junior.
Uncle Elias.
Yeah. Uncle Junior's wedding
Uncle
to
Junior.
Patsy last year at the reception.
Uncle Junior sounds like some southern shit.
When I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands. E.C. John.
What's his name?
He used to drive. Yeah. Past old Anderson farm on his way back to work. Funny hearing that. Zach checked the records and managed all 3 years books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother.
Okay, so she has a brother named Eli, though.
She has a brother named Eli. And Miracle has another son. Eli, oh boy.
Yeah, not gonna be able to tell.
Elias Miracle Roottrees.
Probably, but I don't know if that's what you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty confident in that, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
You could throw an Elias in there regardless. What were we looking at? That was in a thing. You could highlight that sentence.
This whole sentence here?
Yeah. I guess that doesn't necessarily contain quite as much information. If we come back to it some other time, we're not necessarily going to click, but it should link it back to this, and we should be able to connect the dots, I hope.
Her husband.
18.
Clark is a free spirit. Clark is one of this Rose.
Yeah. Oh, Clark Rafferty. That's her son?
Oh, yeah. Clark's getting married. That's right. You're right.
Danielle is his wife, looks like, as well.
Yeah. Yes, Danielle Franks.
Franks.
We do have a picture of Clark. Oh, we don't know what one it is, though.
Yeah, I think we have a picture of that generation, but I don't know who's who.
Oh, wait, no, that's Gwen. Never mind. Not her son. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a picture of the Free Spirits generation.
Oh, we do. You're right.
We do have a picture of them. I'm just not sure who it is. That's next generation.
Well, this must be Sam.
Probably.
Sam was one who looked like
he's the only big guy.
Yeah.
Not clear why Sam's even in. I wonder if he's one of the names.
All right, let's see. We got some other stuff here we haven't looked at yet. We got a vote for Stephanie Jones for City Council, better for Butler County. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. Had a handwritten note attached to it that seemed personal. The flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply, love is our future. The handwritten note says, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, you could use the publicity. Your daughter's ring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation.
Okay, so you could search Stephanie Jones, maybe.
Good. Just a second.
Thinking that'll tell us who their connection is
What other
to the
ones were
family.
new?
What are you looking for?
I was just trying to see what else was new. Carl and Brenda. This photo was tucked inside an envelope with a letter behind it beneath a candle in the corner of his office. The letter says, "To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, as Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've proposed a Shiva candle."
Yeah, Shiva.
Shiva candle.
I was gonna say that sounds like a Jewish faith thing.
Identical to ours if you like to pay respects. It was not expected for those outside to do so. Ernie was a man of love, not only for his family, but also his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on after taking over. So this is someone related to Ernie Jr.
Yeah. It was in Carl's office, right?
Yeah. Actually, myself, it's impossible to express gratitude enough for rescuing us Anakin Burden and Bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that committed the trust, and no coincidence it happened short. Brenda, up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We could never have done that. Much love, Debbie.
Who's Debbie?
He's Junior's wife. But I don't know who Ernie Jr. is on this. I'm going to assume it's on this.
Yeah, somewhere in there. He's the mentor of Carl.
Yeah.
As well, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna try and just finish off some of these folks.
Yeah. Good luck. This is the Free Spirit generator. So Carl's in here. He's in it. Carl. It looks like Carl.
I'm not sure. What? Which Carl? Who are we talking about?
Same as this Carl. Right?
I have no idea, honestly. I would have guessed. Oh, that must be. You're right. And then I was thinking behind her is Carl, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
I think. I'm not certain, but.
Bonnie, next president Guy Hudson Jr., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottrees, Carl, Clark, and Eli.
Okay, so wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh, so one of these kids did have a daughter named Gwyneth.
Yeah, there's a Gwyneth Warden.
Yeah.
So there's more than 11 people there.
Well,
so those signatures aren't an exhaustive list from what I can.
I don't think they're including the girl here.
Is it just not her?
1, 2, 3,
I didn't
4,
finish
5,
counting when I
6,
was going
7,
for
8,
it.
11.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
And
5.
that is everybody except for her. Yeah, I was like halfway through counting when you clicked off last time.
This one is from the 70s. Okay, that can't be Stephanie Jones then.
Why not?
She's 22 now.
Right, it's 98.
Oh, yeah, shit, duh. I forgot about that. So it could be.
In 20. Yeah. It's still. If she's 22 now and she was like that, you might be right though. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not. That seems like that's probably right. Bare bones. You can check out the searcher in the
Wait, I can just.
Okay, you gotta... Okay, Stephanie Landon.
Search local business owner Brian Jones, living in Butler County life. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely influence. Though she is a distant cousin of Roottrees, mother Carolyn, a local artist, has appeared in the front of the Butler County Times in the past, has also come out to oppose the corporation's policy regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand paper farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the Nothing. Oh, but I can look for her in here.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that might be it.
What?
Nothing relevant to your investigation was found. I was gonna say, I'm not sure that we're gonna get anything else out of her. She's not in the line of people. If she's the mother of the person who, or wait, that if she was the mom who married into the family, I guess. I don't know. It seems like they're talking about her having two moms, but I don't know. Brain. Hey, nice.
There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian's print company. For years, Brian seems to have not let it go to waste as a marketing portion. Printing staple of Butler County. Years, even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. Still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. Or search for us online. I designed the website myself. Alright, doesn't seem to get a whole lot from that.
Got his name, but that's about it. Not well. Okay, so does that give us an indication of whose kid she? No, probably not.
No.
Hang on. Look at that picture again.
This one?
The picture of the people we were just looking there. No, I thought that girl next to him had her arm around her shoulder or something. I was gonna wildly speculate, but it doesn't seem like we're getting any obvious clues anyway.
I know who Eli is.
Eli. Nice. That's helpful. Yeah, I mean, we gotta just start trying to pin down the people that we have the information of. Get them knocked out. So, like Elias Jr., we know that he's the second eldest of the 5-piece. If we start knocking out the 5 pieces and then
do we know he's
step down. Elias Jr. I think he's the only one we haven't set.
Oh.
Him and whoever the M is. So we should be able to set those two. If we can figure out who their spouses is, then we can clear out that row and start moving down. If we're just jumping around to people all over the place, we're never gonna lock anybody out.
I've been trying to keep it kind of localized, but
so we do know those two, though, right? Elias Jr. and the other, what's her name? Is that gonna be our Marjorie? I can't remember what the other M is from that generation.
Margaret, I thought.
Margot, yeah.
Margolite?
Sure. That's probably the only Margot we're gonna get. And the other one should be Elias Jr. I'm not sure at think one of these, this generation was an architect, but all of the women are supposed to be housewives.
Right.
So we should be able to.
But which one?
Yeah, one of the two in the black and white. But her daughter's blonde, so my bet would be the blonde one. And then
I'd make this one. This one.
I think so. And then
Clancy and Elias. I've got no.
yeah, I'm not sure which way to go with that necessarily. Oh, hang on, double check. Pops was the one on the left, I think she said, in the diary. Or, yeah, wait, in here. Maybe it's not this
That's
page.
him on the left. Yeah.
Pop even had it framed. Okay, so that should be Clancy then.
Right. Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Must have had some of the other set too. Yeah. So, Danielle Franks. Okay, so you can retroactively get spouses too, it looks like. It just doesn't
Booyah.
like count them up until you get. Nice. That's cool. So then I think you can set that picture as well. And I think he's an architect. I can't remember where it was, but they listed off lawyers and architects and preachers as like things that people in that generation were doing to be too busy.
Wasn't
for the
Elias
meeting.
Jr.? There's no way he's the fourth president.
No, yeah, I would guess that he would be the second, but maybe he wasn't.
None of the original family took the president title.
You're right. Yeah, it jumped down to next generation.
Zach. Was it Zach?
Zach, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know who Zach. I think Zach's the eldest son of the eldest.
Company should stay with our brand. Nancy told everyone got granddad was serious. None of his sons will take over as president. That's what he gets from
Right.
architects, preachers, and
There it
lawyers.
was.
Architects, preachers, and lawyers. Nobody's got time for
So I think Elias Jr. must be an architect because we have a preacher and a lawyer
housewife,
already.
lawyer, architect. Good call.
But that doesn't.
But she's an architect. She's a housewife.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That one should
Architect.
be knocked out. And we need their spouses too.
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
don't know.
Go to our
Where would we
branches.
even find that?
So the second president came down into the next gen. Pop argued at length that we
Right.
should stay with our branch of the family since we have the Roottrees name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who volunteered. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. So Zach is the second president.
And Clancy must be her eldest brother then. I would think. If he volunteered, he might not have been. I don't know.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not something we can really like use to put anybody on the board yet, though. I don't think. Hey, he broke a pole vaulting record. Nice. Oh, it's different. Different Brian Jones.
Yeah.
The internet one. That makes sense. Pretty standard name. Okay, so what can we do? Which one of the director relative, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Does not really say a whole lot about who he It surprised me that she doesn't say more about who her siblings are.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to her thing trying to find out.
So Clark and Danielle are her kids.
Clark is Danielle. I don't think Danielle's her. She's only got one kid.
No, it's the spouse. Sorry, married her son.
I got you. Clark is a free spirit. Oh, can we go back to the?
Oh yeah, see if you can find Clark. I'm not sure how we would. Unless it's. I mean, we could throw it in there and see if it clicks. We should have that guy 3 from the end. If it's in order of their signatures, I don't know if that's a safe assumption.
I don't think it's a safe assumption.
Oh, Jim Roottrees is the 4th one from the right. So yeah, I don't know if that really is a safe bet or not.
Yeah, Miracle Jr.
Probably not, in fact. Unless it's the other way. Hold on.
No, because Miracle Jr.
No, because Eli, we know who Eli is.
Who Miracle Jr. is.
He should be on the edge, yeah.
Okay.
That sucks. That's just confusing. What's hold on. The next president one on there in the Free Spirits?
Yeah.
Guy Hudson, was that it?
I don't know who Guy Hudson is.
Is that someone we should look up?
Fancy Flavors was an addition to the 5-piece product line for less than a year in 1979. It was Guy Hudson's first and excited move as the president of Roottrees, an attempt to cater more towards. There was a president who wasn't a Roottrees.
Is for less than a year.
Attempt to cater more towards what he thought was an average person wanted. The guy looked at his own wealth, which was often the source of others. Decided to tap into the idea that if they added fancy flavors to 5 pieces, live like the wealthy. Philosophy led to a flavor in 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar. 5 pieces sold less that year than it had in any other year, except in some foreign markets. It was very quickly announced that caviar was meant to be a limited flavor and would go back to normal as possible.
Dude, whoever came up with that is genius. Yeah. That was such a brilliant audible. They're like, no. It's a limited time only. Ooh, guys, hang on.
Guy is a president.
I want to explain to you something
not the first
called
president.
Mountain Dew.
Not the second president. He's not the 4th president, and he's not the 5th president. So Guy has to be the 3rd president.
Yes, I think you're right.
But who the fuck is?
But we don't know where the hell he fits into any of that. Like, great, excellent. We know that to be the case. Now, who the hell is he?
And he's a free spirit. So,
right.
All right.
So it's one of like 15.
All right. So if I'm understanding the presidential line right now, we have President number 1, Elias Roottrees. Then it goes Gibson generation. Goes to president number 2, Zachariah Morton. Then it goes back up a president. Or no, Elias Jr. never
down a generation. Yeah, the 3rd. If this dude's the 3rd, if Guy Hudson is the 3rd, then he's Free Spirits, then he'd have to be down a generation.
Guy Hudson's the 3rd, right. But I was looking at trying to remember what it said here.
Who was before him?
Yeah, Ernie Jr.
Ernie Jr.
I was thinking Elias Jr.
And I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. His second cousin. So that's the same generation as Carl.
Yeah. So Guy, Carl, and Ernie Jr. are all presidents and all part of the Free Spirit.
All in the Free Spirit generation here. Okay. It is a weird, string of succession.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right. We've figured out all the first generation.
Those 2 aren't fixed for whatever reason. I think we might just need to finish off a set of 3 to count them up, but. I think those are right. If the rest are right, then those have to be.
Oh, we could probably get him. Not a media mogul. Guess a preacher?
Oh, maybe he's also a preacher then.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
I thought that was the other way around. I had remembered it being in preacher already.
We've locked in the 5 pieces, baby.
No
Booyah.
additional ones, but hell yeah.
Word.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing.
Oh no.
A framed photo of the Roottrees.
I just noticed the Rubik's Cube, the Etch-a-Sketch, and the Game Boy.
Oh, nice.
We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again,
There you go.
That's WRTD.
All right. Well,
Nice.
we have managed to get 15 out of the 50.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad start.
We're
making
making our
progress.
way.
We've
We're
got
about a
the-
quarter of the way through. Not
we've-
quite a quarter.
We've
but
got the first generation locked and loaded, though.
Yeah, still got some some finer point
spouses,
details
yada,
we
yada,
can look
yada.
at, but that's all right. They're not blood relatives. They don't really count.
They don't get the money.
They're not important. Yeah.
But
So this is a fun game.
I
for
figured
me
you'd like it.
I like it a lot. I can understand how it might not be everybody's cup of tea. Definitely, it's not like, yeah, this isn't what everybody does for fun.
Oh,
I get
man.
that, but this is entertaining to me anyway.
Yeah.
I am. And uncovering the mystery and blah blah blah. I can't wait to figure out who that lady is and why she hired us, and
Right.
who she's actually working for, and
Maybe
blah, blah,
we're a
blah.
relative. Maybe we get the money.
Yeah, I think that they want us to uncover something so that we can screw up the succession. So
I mean, obviously.
but it's not on them, right? Like
Yeah.
I feel like they're a member of the family that's like, I need you to do this. I need like a false flag operation or something. This is fun though.
I wonder. Oh shit! I wonder if we're gonna find out if this death was maybe not
Yeah, not so much an accident.
not so much an accident.
Yeah.
But-
I'm beginning to wonder as well.
Yeah.
It certainly seems like a lot of money was changing hands as a result of that. So
Mhm.
that's kind of what I'm feeling.
But that will do it for us tonight because I got to work in the morning. I could spend all night on this. Probably shouldn't. So,
Most definitely.
if you've enjoyed this and want to come join us again as we dive further into this family tree,
Yeah.
tune in the next couple. Check out our when we go live. We maybe this next time, maybe something else, but definitely gonna jump back into this and
Oh, yeah.
hopefully get to the bottom of this mystery. But if you want to get notified when we do that, subscribe to the channel or join the Discord link down below. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And we have a Twitch and a YouTube. Obviously, you're watching on one of them. If you want to support us monetarily, we have a Patreon. You could throw a buck or two our way. There's a link for that down below as well. But, just being here and showing your support is more than enough. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it, and we'll see you back here on Thursday night. Later.
Bye-bye.